You fucking funny. God.
What's up, everybody? This is Corey with The Overlook. We got CJ here at the Grand Lake Gazette and Tatty Kev. We have another One Piece discussion for you. Today we are talking about S.W.O.R.D again, but the possible members of S.W.O.R.D. Who do you guys think is in S.W.O.R.D? Who do we think is in S.W.O.R.D? Somebody take over.
I mean, the one that sticks out to me right now is the biggest one would be he has his own sense of justice. Kind of weird that he's with Blackbeard
It kind
and
of cut out a little bit. You said Aokiji?
Aokiji. Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
And ever since he joined the Blackbeard Pirates, it seems like something else is up. I mean, at the same time, my theory is that he truly didn't kill Garp recently in the manga. So why wouldn't he kill
You think it's
Garp?
another Saul thing?
I think it's another Saw thing.
There
I
is a
mean,
precedent for that.
yeah, I mean, he froze him and then gave him to Shanks. So, or eventually led to Shanks. So, is there a partnership with Shanks as well? Do they communicate? We won't know until Oda tells us. But who do you guys think besides Aokiji, or why do you think Aokiji?
I think Aokiji kind of... Oh, you go first.
Aokiji would fit like how I was talking in the last video about like who put the whole thing together, because it couldn't have been Drake. Like Drake hasn't demonstrated even any like strategic planning, no intellect. So him coming up with that whole operation seems far fetched. So maybe Aokiji would be the person behind the scenes. Maybe there's points of contact and it's not just through the smoker, or maybe it's not even Smoker, because the last time we seen Aokiji around a marine was Smoker back on Punk Hazard, and then he went underground. So maybe Aokiji fits that whole mold and everything. I kind of like that. I like how many ties he has to different people, like him breaking away from Akainu, so there's that. Him breaking away from Garp, there's that one. The Straw Hats, he could have easily went over there, oversaw Robin, if it was his whole thing to make sure that she didn't do no fuck shit, but he didn't. And she can translate the whole shit. You know where she's from if this is really about finding the One Piece, but I don't know.
Or I guess my question is, do you think that he founded S.W.O.R.D? Is that what your guess is?
Yeah, yeah, if he's affiliated with S.W.O.R.D,
How
I
old
would
is he?
say, uh, great question.
Was he old enough to send? Because Korra was a part of S.W.O.R.D, so is he old enough to have found it and still send Korra on the mission when Law was younger? I don't know. Maybe it's something that's been around for.
What if Aokiji...
Oh, he's 50. Yeah, he could have.
Yeah, they're all old. All the admirals are old as
He,
hell.
he doesn't look
Yeah.
old. He looks like
Yeah.
he's like 35 maybe, but he's
Yeah.
49. Maybe he definitely.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you, black don't crack. Man, what are you saying?
What if he was Drake's mentor? And that's why Drake is in charge. Maybe he was formerly in charge. Or maybe he just set up the whole thing. I wish
Yeah.
the admirals, you know how the Goro say we have found out that they all were in charge of a different part of infrastructure?
Yeah.
I wish we knew what the admirals were in charge of specifically. What is your function within the military? What is your function? Or are you just
Right.
here to lead large groups when we need somebody? When the group gets so large, we need you to go out. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wish we had some kind of... maybe they've mentioned it. Maybe it's in a SBS somewhere. But I feel like out of anybody, Kuzan would be that person to like create S.W.O.R.D and then leave and then go all in on it.
I'll give you a two for two people who could be in it. Fucking Sengoku and Law.
Sengoku was
yeah.
one that stuck out to me as somebody who could have found well.
Yeah.
That conversation
So,
with Sengoku and Law at the end of Dressrosa,
Mm-hmm.
Where he's basically sorry, man.
And
it's a hell of a situation you were in.
it's a good law story though. I mean, he follows in Korra's footsteps.
Bro,
a Marine saving his life.
can you imagine the intel that Sengoku might have if Law was talking to him about the Straw Hats the entire time? And about like, yo, these guys are a bunch of fucking idiots.
Remember my theory about Law being a traitor? Like, Law being a traitor, Law being a member of S.W.O.R.D, it all would just fit so perfectly. But we've seen him, his crew's too devoted. That's the only problem with that theory. But
it could be Marines too, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, he could be everything Drake was supposed to, is my thing.
Yeah.
He was sent out there to be like Drake, but with the Ope no Mi, I mean, he just has everything.
Like, if you just switch their two stories, instantly makes that a little bit better. But then that means Drake's the one hanging out with one, like, the Straw Hats.
Yeah, no. I'm glad we had Law.
Like, I'm a dinosaur. Like, okay.
Cool.
I switched all your minds into other bodies. Shut up. I'll do it again.
Yeah, that's fun. Ooh,
I mean, what?
This guy's crazy. What? More Law. Oh, shit. He split the whole island. Yeah. This guy just stretches and punches people. This guy's cool. Hey, look, I'm a dinosaur. Yeah, we don't care, Drake. Anyway, this isn't a Drake video. 3 videos in a row, bro.
Enough hate to go around. Enough hate to go around.
Other possible Marines. That's the thing. It's like, who could... Beige? Yeah, maybe not even, like... Let's just start talking about... Yeah, Beige. Yeah. The supernova. Let's just talk about, like, he could be an informant. People that could be working with the Marines. Let's talk about that. Let's switch it to that, because Gang Beige, or Gang Beige, the Penguin. Right? Penguin vibes?
Yeah, he's a Capone, the underboss, or a little bit of a Don. Has his own, like, capos and everybody underneath him, and they all live within, come out at a moment's notice. Yeah.
Yeah, now, do I believe that that's what's happening? No, but I think if anybody's given intel for you know, maybe a favor or two. That's my Italian accent. It'll be him.
Morgan.
Morgan? Accent Morgan?
No.
The hack?
Yeah.
Oh, big news, Morgan. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't really think. Sorry. I'm like, I gotta go way back. Axe Morgan? Oh, okay.
Big news Morgan would be nice. I mean, he does be making up stories to make the Marines look like good guys.
Yeah, but he's also, well, more recently, he's been like, nah, I ain't keeping this away from people. Which is like, you gotta get its own story. 2 big news Morgans, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on with you, man? Were you really that guy on the Rock's crew that we saw the picture of, or what's going on?
It's Rogers.
Rogers' crew? Thanks for the good catch.
So, if we think, do we think Kujaku's grandma is also possibly S.W.O.R.D, if she's in it?
Suru?
Yeah.
Do you think there were original members of S.W.O.R.D, and that's what Garp's faction was?
That's. But if you do that, dude, yeah, it's possible. I think
they were on some Naruto shit.
While.
They were on some Naruto shit. Garp, Sengoku, and Suru. You always saw them together.
Like the song.
I definitely think she could have S.W.O.R.D, and think that there's been S.W.O.R.D, just because I mean. You've had a shitty government for 800 years. Have people who disagree quiet.
What if, like, the whole time we were watching the Marines with Sengoku and Garp, it was just S.W.O.R.D meetings?
See, I want to see the layout of that military, like the military bases that we be going in, because I feel like we don't be seeing them, like, in depth until, like, Luffy's running through them. And then you're like, I don't care where, like, the yard is and stuff like that. It's just like, where's Luffy and where's the bad guy? All right. It's 2 floors up. We got about 30 episodes.
Yeah. Because I remember, like, the admirals being around Sengoku and Garp was in there just eating. and Son Goku is in their stress, and it's like they're trying to have a conversation, but the admirals are all there and everything. Then once the admirals leave, they go back to their individual conversation, and they're
Mhm.
always away from other like Marines and shit. And like Kobe being too excited to talk about Luffy being a friend and all that stuff, and Garp had to get down on him. He's like, you can't do that over there. You can do that in here, but you can't do that over here. You gotta be quiet. Because it's not like you hear a lot of people voicing their like admiration for Luffy. So
That's true.
And that's the thing. I wonder if there could be any. And that's the thing. We seen any of these characters of S.W.O.R.D before the introduction of S.W.O.R D? You know what I mean? Besides Kobe,
right.
Couple of them.
Helmeppo, and Drake. Like, have we seen either of those two girls or Prince Groose before in like the backgrounds? I think we have.
They've been in like cover stories and shit.
Yeah. So it's like they've been characters, but I wonder how long they've been S.W.O.R D. And also, if we've seen them, who else have we seen? But the problem with that is they unnamed, that they're just characters at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's just like if we're talking about S.W.O.R D, we're talking about those who were around to listen to Vegapunk's message, and you had the 5 in the room, and then Captain Drake in the other room, but they're all listening to the message. So you have these right here, who are the prominent members. So adding someone else out the blue would be like someone defecting from their faction and joining theirs, like how the Marines might get disillusioned or some shit. So at that point, what Marines do you think gonna join? Because that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna join.
We're in the defect era for the Marines, so. Damn.
Because
What
Art
Marines?
comes to mind just because of how he was passive
think-
at the end of Egghead, like he wasn't
You
really
think he
helping.
can get away with that as an admiral, especially with everything that's going on right now?
Well,
I'm
obviously
saying-
Smoker
I don't
Tashigi.
disagree with you.
All G5 is going to be defecting, so.
Yeah, because it's like G5 and how Corey's bringing up Smoker, he's not gonna have so much heat on him as like Kizaru is, because he's already gonna be looking at suspect because you ain't got back up yet. So then you join this thing.
But I think maybe this was the last straw for Kazar. May not choice. If he stays with the Marines, this may have been his last failure.
This does feel like last straw vibes,
like sat there, he let the message get out. Emu's fucking at home flipping furniture and shit.
blowing up islands.
Bro,
I'm just saying, like, don't you think Kizaru would just shine too much light on the secret organization?
Maybe.
Hey, man.
I think we're in the end game though. I mean, with the final arc, it's gonna be time for S.W.O.R.D to come out as the good. It comes to, back when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., when Hydra took over the Shield, you had Coulson's team who comes out and like, no, there still are good Marines out here, or good S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. I think
I'm gonna invite CP agents to come out too.
Sure. Yep.
The military has been too, not even passive. Their moves have not been in the forefront for too long. Now they're going to start making moves, and it's going to be like, damn, this is what the military is doing. This is what the military is doing. They have
the most numbers.
Yeah, they were never proactive. They are always reactive. But we're going to start seeing them be proactive towards the end, I think, in order to like speed some of this stuff up.
Especially because Akanu's featured on that last spread, double spread and everything, and that nigga's about that action. So
yeah, he is.
He's just.
I would have said if Akainu was looking for the One Piece, it'd take him 1 year.
Yep.
I would have said that.
I remember that.
I know he a problem. I know he a problem.
Yeah.
And I don't want to run into him.
Who would?
Aokiji. He said, step onto the street. Come see me in the street. Let's go.
I got the high ground.
Aokiji's cool. I bet you he can fly with wings. I bet you he's got like Bleach, Ice, whatever his name is. The loser from Bleach that takes more losses than Drake.
Brother, don't hate.
Oh no.
That's a video for a different
stream. To use his like meteor shower attack and like jump on the meteors and everything and just start raining fire from the
ride down with it.
Yeah.
Shooting more while he's riding down with the meteors.
Yeah,
I don't know, just
yeah.
stupid stuff.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that'd be so epic. Just
Like, cause he won, he's a champion. He's like,
He's
yo,
yeah.
crazy. What the
Yeah, what if a
animation
Akainu is the one
and the
running
budget
S.W.O.R.D?
has been going is such a. No, because they'd be certified killing. We hear more about them just straight up murdering pirates. Akainu's sword is more like Drake's axe. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no two ways about it.
I see what she did. That one right there. Yeah. Before be hitting them zingers, he's starting to connect.
I'm looking at a picture of Drake right now. She's still on the screen for the sword video. But yeah, I don't know. If Akainu did run sword, it would definitely be a lot different. Green Bull wouldn't be a admiral. He'd probably be like a sword member, just straight up killing people. Sword would just be CP9.
sure.
Sword would just be CP9 or CP0.
He would have to like replicate him.
Yeah.
Or have his answer to him. Like Super Friends and the Injustice League or whatever.
Oh my. I don't know.
If Akainu was in charge, Sword would just be a bunch of seraphim. He'd be like, you're
There you
not. He's all right. There we go. Infiltration done. All right, let's go. But yeah,
clean up. Send him clean up.
Well, you tell us what you guys think. Who would you guys like to see in S.W.O.R.D by the end of the series? You guys think is in S.W.O.R.D currently, or tell us your theory.
Full body and Django.
full body and Django.
The dude with the pink hair guy, like.
Oh no, I know who they are. But
Oh.
who do I got? I got nothing.
Bogart.
No, I'm gonna put Bogart in S.W.O.R.D.
Yeah. Only certified killers are allowed in
Sure.
S.W.O.R.D, dog.
All right, everybody. Well, that's the video. Everybody have a good night. This is The Overlook. That's Grant, like I said. That's Teddy Kev. You can watch us anytime on The Overlook. Check our backlog. We got more videos on S.W.O.R.D. We got more discussions. We got more rankings. We got more everything. Video reviews, episode reviews.
Maybe it's like over there.
Content. Go enjoy ours.
Over here.
We'll catch y'all later.
Like
See ya.
somewhere.